Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video on Nier Reincarnation. Now in today's video, what I'm going to be talking about is why I believe this game is not for everyone. Now I have been struggling to make this video because I definitely don't want to say anything too bad about the game, because the Nier fandom or the Nier fan base are just going to cancel my video very hard. In fact, even if I try and censor my words about the game, I still know my video is going to get a huge amount of dislikes. So anyways, I'm still going to make this video. I will say my opinions on the game. Obviously this is my opinion. I will talk about the positive about the game, but I'm going to also talk about the elements in the game that isn't going to appeal to the majority of people who actually play gacha games, and why I feel like this game is just not for everyone. So hopefully you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more content on Nier Reincarnation. I will make a couple more guides, and yeah, at the end of the video I will go over my final verdict on the game. So Nier Reincarnation is a story type game. So when you go into the game, if you guys are like someone who doesn't know anything about Nier, you're probably not going to like it. Not going to lie. Straight up, you're probably going to go into it. You're going to see how dull everything looks like, the gloomy elements, the textures not being that great, the design not being that great, and you're just going to instantly leave. That's literally how it is. However, if you guys are someone who knows about Nier, you already know that the game is basically a story game. You really want to focus on a story element. You don't really care about the gameplay, and the design is meant to be gloomy, so it does fit in well, and it is intentional for the art to be a bit dark, gloomy and dull. However, those type of stuff does not appeal to everyone. You're walking most of the time. Immediately you go into the game, you're walking, you're basically not seeing any like gameplay. And to be honest, with gacha games, all you really want to focus on about is the design, the gameplay, the IP, as well as the gacha rates. That's what people focus on before they actually decide whether they're going to stick with a game. The design, like I said, it is intentional for it to be gloomy and dark. However, I'm not going to lie, the graphics is terrible. Now with the medium setting, it actually looks like it's low setting. I have a video, obviously whilst I'm talking about this, I'll probably be putting out videos or all of that stuff. All that video is set in medium settings. I could do it high graphics as well, but I want to talk about medium mainly because that's my main issue. Now you see, I believe I don't know the character's name, but the character you're walking with, the person you're playing as, the graphics is unbearable. It's literally like square blocks. It's like Minecraft, but like you can literally see the squares and you can't really see any facial expressions of the characters. The medium setting just feels like it's low. However, when you bump that up all the way to high graphics, everything is fine, everything is good. However, you still go into the gameplay elements and you can still pick out some issues with the graphics and all of that stuff. So the graphics could still be improved, even though you're trying to go for like a darker tone. If you think about it, Nier is a huge IP, so you're probably expecting the game developers to put huge money on this stuff. I'm not trying to insult the game developers, no, I'm just saying that there obviously is room for improvement with the graphics and this all of that stuff, especially with nowadays games are coming out with like stunning animation, stunning graphics. Now a lot of people are going to say that graphics does not make the game good. That is true, but it appeals to you first. The first thing you look at a game is the graphics. Is the graphics up to standard? Many people don't have like the best phones that they can run high graphics, so they put it on medium graphics. But if the medium graphics looks horrible, then a lot of people are going to feel, okay, what am I doing here? Now, Nier Reincarnation is a story type game. So if you guys are not reading a story, why would you play the game? If the best thing about the game is the story, but you don't care about the story and the rest of the other stuff in the game is not up to standard, then why would you play this game? That's what a lot of people are going to see in the game when they go into it. Now, to do a comparison, let's say a brand new game came out, like for example Punishing Grey Raven. I could say I believe 80% of people who try the game will probably like the game, but there will still be that 20% who doesn't like the game. However, if I was to do that for Nier Reincarnation, I could probably say 30% or like 40% of people will like the game, and then 70% or 60% will not like the game. Like, how many times have you read the story? I don't know if anyone has read the stories in gacha games. There is a couple of games that I've actually cared about the story. For example, Honkai Impact, as well as Counterside. I really cared about the story of Counterside. I haven't really read too much on Counterside like story, but with Honkai Impact, I literally watched a video on someone talking about the laws and all of that stuff because I was very interested. But it doesn't mean I'm going to do that for every single game I play. Now, I'm not going to say I'm someone who doesn't care about story. I'm someone who reads manga, webtoon, books as well. However, I just don't care about stories in gacha games, and if I really cared about stories, I would go ahead and read my manga, I'll go ahead and read some webtoons. Personally, and I believe a majority of people will also agree with me, a lot of people don't like to see gears and characters get mixed in with the gacha, and because it just makes it very annoying when you pull a 4-star gear or the high rarity gear instead of a character. Obviously in the future you will want to get some gears as well, but at the start of the game you're mainly focused on characters, because characters first, then you can get the gear for the specific characters. Whilst playing Nier Reincarnation, a lot of the aspect of the game was very slow. I know the game isn't really focused on the combat stuff, but the combat stuff is still there, so I am going to pick on that. So going into the gameplay, trying to find a trying to go into the story, trying to clear some stages, it's very slow. You do have to walk a couple of minutes and it's just very boring, as well as loading in. For some reason the loading time is very long as well, and sometimes I just feel like the interaction in the game is very slow. So I've listed out all these things I believe majority of people will see when they go into the game, and the majority of reasons why many people will not like the game. However, I can't deny the fact that some people will obviously go ahead and like the game, and yeah, hopefully this video does not get me cancelled. Hopefully I don't get too much dislike on the video. I still know a lot of hardcore Nier fans are probably going to hate on my video. That is fine. As long as I got my point across, I am good with this video. So yeah, it's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.